Hey, so we have Bitcoin on May 26th. We're around 2100 UTC, and we are on the daily chart. We are doing Bitcoin and USD Tether. So if we look at it right now, we're at 28,900, running around that 29,000 level. We're just kind of breaking down from, obviously our all-time high over here. But if you look at our history at these price levels, here, let's adjust this. We are playing with some levels here that we have used for support three times, four times, and yeah, I guess you could call that a fifth one if you know, it's not as much as the others, but yes, that is a fifth touch right there. And yeah, so we use that line right there as a support level. So when price action gets near it, as you've seen before, it likes to bounce off this. We've been riding this for, let's see, about 19 days. Yeah, getting close to a month at this price level here. And yeah, we've been ranging. We've been ranging. So we'll just dive into it. If we do some technical analysis here, we can see that we have a clear downtrend, creating lower highs. And we can extend this out here. And you can see that we are actually in a descending triangle. And these have a 60% chance to break into the upside. And what you could do here is you could get this pole, we could take the measured move by a couple of different ways, but what you want to do is you want to gather it from different points. As in this example right here, the flag that creates this move right there, you have different measured moves here, some more conservative than others, but at the same time, all measured moves. And this coincides with volume and price action that has occurred to actually get it to this price. You can measure out what the next moves could be if that volume does come back. And as you can see, actually, now we're talking about volume. The volume has been increasing, but our price is decreasing. So that is a bearish tone right there, but it is something to note. We do have increasing volume here. So yeah, yeah, just another note right there. So yeah, we have a support level right there around 29,000, as we were saying, hits it multiple times. If we look at the RSI right here, we are on the, getting close to this oversold region of the RSI, and the value right now is around 35. Not too bad. We definitely have some room to go to the downside. We could wick down here. We could actually ride it down here and come back up, but just all possibilities right there. And then at the same time, we also do have some room to the upside. So if we were to go to the upside, we could hit some, resistance levels that we have up there. And we'll dive in deeper and we'll see where exactly those resistance levels will be at. As you can see, our stochastic RSI level is getting high right here. So this is a momentum indicator, could lead us down to the downside. This is on the daily chart. So, you know, it really depends on how long we stay down here. If we ride this price action out to the bottom, we actually could see this RSI indicator level out without being too bad. But this also means that we could have a steep drop in this, just like in these previous moments, and that price could go down to, other support levels we have here. And there's not many. There's not many. When Bitcoin traveled around this area, it was very nice and quick. So, there aren't many, support lines here, but we could draw a couple of them where price action has settled. And we could also, whenever we don't have a lot of support or resistance lines, whenever we're in like a price discovery, I like to drag out a Fibonacci line or Fibonacci retracement. So we could do that by bringing it from the most bottom wick to the top. We have this menu in the way. Let's see. So we're going to bring it to the all-time high. All right. And what you want to do is you want to bring this Fibonacci out to one of the candle bodies here. It's going to be tough to see from zoomed out, but yeah, we're on the candle bodies. And what I mean by that is candle body or a candle wick here. Little difference. The candles are the thick ones. The wicks are the skinny ones. The wicks means that the price action has touched that level, but it's not stayed there for too long. Candle bodies are more of an average level that the price has, settled at throughout that time frame. So Yeah, as you can see on the Fibonacci retracement, it's this beige line right here. We can switch it up. We'll turn it to blue. So you see these blue lines right here. These are going to be our Fibonacci lines, and we are at the 618 Fibonacci retracement. This is a very good support level. As you can see, back from other, it's basically the support line we drew before. But with the Fibonacci, it likes to bounce in between these. So you could see it could do something like this. Whenever these Fibonacci lines are hit with the price action, it could either act as support or resistance. Um, but in this case, oh, there we go. Yeah, in this case, we're at support. So, we have a couple of conflicting indicators here. We can see that money flow on the market cipher indicator is going down. We do have that green dot over here, that buy on that wick, but it's still tough to tell because we just printed out a red dot here. So we're getting rejected. We have definitely some rejected tones here. And if you want to look down here on the MACD, we could see a clear downtrend. But actually, now that I'm drawing this out, we're actually creating a descending wedge here. So these actually have a chance to break to the upside. I mean, you can't really do a measured move with the MACD. I mean, yeah, we could do it regardless. We could pretty much do anything here, but it just brings us out whack. Levels don't really get up here. 1,096, 2,000 levels. They can, and that can coincide with a massive amount of volume coming into Bitcoin, but not likely. But all right, so here we go. Just that's Bitcoin on the daily chart. We have this descending triangle happening. So we'll hop in the 4 hour and we'll see what we got going on here on the 4 hour. All right. So we go into Bitcoin here. We had this support region, or just the region that we were trading in for a decent amount of time. This is what I'm looking at here. And we got up a highs of around 48,000, lows of 35, but then we definitely broke support levels over here at the zero point 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. And as you can see, once breaking that, it took about a week just to hit back to where we're at now. So we're at 28,900, as we were saying, right in that 29,000 level. We are at the bottom of these trends here, so it is likely, if we continue the pattern, and it's all if statements here, but if we continue this pattern, we could see ourselves getting back to the top of the pattern, possibly even getting ourselves to the Fibonacci retracement line over here. It's kind of messy, but you know what I mean right here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it over here, the stochastic RSI has room. It could hit down deep, but then also come back up. I mean, it's probably not going to act just like that. As you can see, this is a very wide line compared to these, but there could be some, chop up here to get us all the way back up to this next Fibonacci line, and that would bring us to the top of this triangle over here, this trading pattern. So we're just using a blend of trading pattern and a stochastic RSI. The RSI here, we're in a middle range, so the price action is, fair price right now. It's not overbought, not oversold. We're at a pretty decent range here for the price. Market cipher, we are kind of chip chopping over here. We had these two green dots print out on these wicks. So we're talking about these right here and coinciding with that. But now we're in some chop. Getting in the just at the bottom of this trading pattern here. So we're just diving a little bit deeper. We have some sentiment that the 4 hour does want to push up. And as you can see on the MACD over here, we are getting kind of low. And we definitely have some more room to go if Bitcoin decides to dump on us. But as of right now, not showing any indications that it would. And we'll go to the 1 hour. And now we're zooming in a little bit more in here. So now we could see if we could analyze any of these patterns here. And yeah, at this point, we've been trading in this kind of like a box. We could take this area right here and adjust these out. So we are coming from a dip, so this is a bullish pattern. We could definitely see a retracement here, bringing it from a measured move, or bringing the measured move out. We could see, another level here around 25,000. Definitely a possibility. We'll make this yellow for a measured move. And yeah, it's just showing this, it's a bilateral pattern. It is consolidating a little bit. but we are coming from a bear trend, coming from a downward price action, so we definitely could see another fall down here. Just more likely, given probabilities of what has happened before. Usually, these trading patterns fall to the downside. But in any case, if we extend this out over here, we could have measure move around 34,000. So it could bring us back up. And now that I'm doing this, showing both cases, I'm going to hop over to the daily, and we're going to show these measured moves, just the bearish sentiment of these. Why not? So yeah, first one will bring us to the 786 level. That's 17,000 over there, and this is a massive one over here. This one's not as likely, but in any case, yeah, we're talking about, what is it, $2,000 Bitcoin. Oop, there we go. These are all possibilities. They're all measured moves, based on previous action. So it definitely could happen. Everything's in play. At the end of the day, nobody exactly knows where the price action is going to go, but these are all possibilities. And just in reference of previous price action history, and these are how we take these measured moves. Now, this trading pattern does more often break to the upside. So just keeping that in mind, that these are less likely to happen. But at the same time, anything is possible. So we're going to hop over. We were at the 1 hour chart here. So we created our lateral move over here. We're going to hop over. Actually, before we hop over, we look at the stochastic RSI, and we are curling down, and that is coinciding with this drop right here. So there we go. Take the brush, and we are curling down here, and that's just following that. But we are hitting this support line, so we could definitely see a move up, maybe even back to this pattern, and kind of have some sharp move like this. So definitely in the cards. Definitely in the cards. You see that we have a pattern right here. Not too much of a pattern, but more of a descending, trend that we got going on, creating higher or lower highs. So that's just diving in deep on the 1 hour, and we could dive into the 15 minute to see where our price action is looking like. See if we can capture anything, any patterns here. It looks like we could have a cup and handle right here. Wow, that was not great. Something like this. And you could say that we are kind of breaking this handle, but once you start getting to these levels where the cup was at its lowest peak, now you're starting to negate the cup and handle here. So in any case that this cup and handle pattern is playing out, we do have a measured move. Let's bring this out here. We do have a measured move about 31,000. And this 31,000 coincides with another region of resistance here. We couldn't really get above this area of around 31, high of a 31,500. So this is another resistance area. It's a measured move going up, and then if we were to bring this down here, we do have a measured move to the downside of around 27,000. So these are all possibilities. We're just analyzing as we get closer, or deeper into the time frames here. Our stochastic RSI is low, so we definitely could see a move to the upside, bringing us back to the top of this channel. Maybe some consolidation up here for a breakup. This consolidation, that consolidation right there, would bring this down for another move up, and it could break us out of this pattern. But at the same time, if we do not make a yeah, let's get in deeper. All right, so looking at the 15 minute. So if you take this brush, and if this stochastic RSI gets up to the overbought region over here, and we do not break this level right here of this previous high, and let's just say we end up curling over here, and then we get oversold, we are now creating a lower high, meaning that this support level will be tested again and definitely could fall to the downside. So anything is possible. Just giving probabilities out here. This trading pattern is likely to break to the upside, just giving the nature of the pattern itself. But at the same time, we will be tuning in to find out. So yeah, this is Bitcoin on the daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minute using the RSI, stochastic RSI, some market cipher. And actually, as we speak, we just printed a green dot on market cipher. This green dot down here, this printing right here means that we have confirmed some support at this level. And you can see the white lines are some trend lines, and the green line is the support region, and the Fibonacci is right below. So we definitely have some, support and a lot of buying price action here, or yeah, seller volume or buyer volume is what I'm trying to say. Now, this green dot does not. It's not confirmed yet. We would like to see another candle at least to confirm this, another green candle here, and another green candle will be meaning that we're pushing this up. Stochastic RSI is up. Everything looks like it's has moved to the upside, and this is only 15 minutes, so this is a short move. Probably just going to get back to the top of the pattern. So this is what we got. This is Bitcoin, May 26th, and around 2137. So hope you guys are all doing well, and I'll catch you in the next one.